farmers having these canisters. Do you see lots of aluminum canisters? These canisters are like full of milk, and they start from their villages every morning around 4:35 in the morning. And it is not like everybody comes, like 10 houses would be having one representative, 15 houses would be having one representative. Then they hire a small or a bigger truck as per their quantity of the milk, and they come to this area. So this is raw, non-treated milk directly from cows and buffaloes, and they sell it here. They sell it here to the local people and to the sweet shops where people make Indian sweets. Most of Indian sweets are made out of milk. Like cottage cheese is also made out of milk and all those. So they sell it here. And let me surprise you by saying that we do have like pasteurized milk also, but this milk is more expensive than the pasteurized one. You know why? Because of its fat contents. Because more fat, more clarified butter will be coming out. Ghee. And ghee is an important ingredient in our cake cooking. It's, if you want to buy ghee outside, it would be like 600, 700, sometimes 1000 rupees kilo. But when you buy this milk, every morning, like you churn the milk and you can get churn the yogurt and you get a little bit of butter. And then you heat it and clarified butter comes out. So people make their own clarified butter. Most of the houses, they make their own yogurt, own cottage cheese, own clarified butter. The right hand side. It will be like a very brief stop. And second, we have some parking restrictions here. And the tourist vehicles are allowed to stop here for 300 seconds, like 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Look at this. I hear a snake charmer. Awesome. Look at that. Oh, there she goes.
Not allowed to come out in public. We used to sit behind the balconies and screens and windows and can see from there. So a very interesting question is been asked to me. They might not be having very good bones because they don't get to see sunlight. But that leads me to a very interesting subject. Very quickly I'll cover it. Every Hindu house, according to Hindu architecture, see now the population is growing. We do not have that kind of houses. Whenever we used to build our houses, there always used to be a huge open courtyard, open to sunlight, open to sky. The rooms were like at the sides, and in the center there used to be a courtyard with a veranda. Yeah. And there was always sunlight, and this courtyard was the biggest area of the house. I'm going to give you an example of this. Once we get to Amber Palace, these are the construction labor waiting for their turn to be picked up for the day, for the day's job. It happens everywhere. Yeah. So Hindu architectural science, it is known as Vastu. Vastu Shastra, the science of our Hindu architecture. And according to Hindu architecture, we have 10 directions to be taken care when we are making a house. It's a very interesting thing. I really appreciate that question. So the 10 directions are north, south, east and west, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, sky and earth. These are the 10 directions we follow. So whenever we are making a house, our entrance gate, we always try to have it preferably or in the north or northeast. They say this is the direction of the God. This is the direction of the growth. So God and growth comes from there. Then northeast. Northeast is the direction of water. Northeast is the direction of God. So we have our altars in that direction, and we have the water tank of the house in that direction. Then northeast. Now southeast. Southeast is the direction of fire. And 90% of Hindu houses which are built according to the Vastu, their kitchens are in southeast, because it is direction of fire. The northwest is the direction of wind, air, and they say wind never stays at the same place. It keeps on going, it keeps on moving. So we have our guest rooms and our daughters' rooms there, because guests comes and goes. They never stay permanently with you. And your daughters, after attaining certain age, they'll go with their husbands. And then there is a corner southwest. Southwest is the corner of command, corner of authority. So the master bedroom, the head of the house, he will be having his house over there. And this is a very interesting thing. If you get a chance, go through Hindu architectural science. It is called Vastu Shastra, and it's quite an interesting subject. Okay, on the right, and right in front you will see the Albert Hall. We passed by this yesterday morning. Albert Hall of Jaipur.
It looks just so empty. Except for the birds.
Is that the bike share?
Huh?
I think they have like a bike share thing with bikes. Hey Jay.
I think you need a megaphone.
I have now two questions. That's okay. I'll get to him.
Yeah, but it might be interesting. They might all want it.
Look at that interesting building.
You know what I heard?
Beautiful city. Did you see the cow? Krishna Paradise. There's lots of buildings here.
We are not having much agriculture at this point of time. Agriculture is almost done. So people, they get to the villages to get involved in the construction work as labor. There are like only 10% who are skilled. More rest are like not skilled. So they just like help shifting stones and sacks of cement and things from one place to other. But almost everybody gets picked up. That's the best part. Yeah, almost everybody.
That's good.
That is good. That's excellent.
Yeah, people come in the local transportation and they bring their tiffin, see, most of them are holding a bag in their hand. So it's their food, it's their lunch in their bag. Yeah, there's tiffin, yeah. You must have seen the movie Lunchbox. See, there's one man right in front of the bus with that white lunchbox, he's going there.
Oh, yeah.
Tolls. Those are the tolls we just passed. And this is our first happy stop.
For others also. So the latest question is, how much is gasoline? How much is gasoline? The petrol is 74 rupees a liter. 74 rupees a liter, which is like $12, a little less than $12. And diesel is around 63 to 64 rupees a liter, almost $1 per liter. And now the green that you see, a pot of canola, that is wheat.
AJ?
Yes.
Do we need bug spray, things like that here, anything?
See, to be honest,
I think he's saying okay. I'm asking if we can take a video and they're smiling, so I assume it's okay. You got it.
and I need. Okay, you also come here.
Okay.
To buy maximum and minimum. So I was trying to be generous, giving you 200, but she said no, give 100 only.
What?
So you have to buy maximum in this.
No, we want 100.
Vegetable. No.
What can you buy with 100?
What can we buy with 100?
Okay.
One potato?
No, I think the prices are good here.
I would say buy vegetable because you can apply your hand at that.
At the ambulance. What happened?
Prices are better, Don.
Hi. Hello.
And please stay with your own group,
Can we buy anything we want?
whatever.
Whatever.
Now what? Who wins?
We'll buy cookies. we need to bribe them with something else so we can buy more.
They do a lot of
Here.
This has got the money. Okay. Ooh. I love your mustache. Very nice. Wow. Yeah, there is another one. It's difficult. Shukriya is good. All right. So what are we buying? I think we are losing track with the pictures. There goes the competition and then there goes the ram. I'm asking him like if I can see what he's making, but it's too. I can't see anything. Are you making that? No. Is this what he's making?
Jalebi.
Oh, I remember from Millionaire. You remember, he wanted to. He really wanted to have a jalebi.
yes.
Isn't that the one? Yeah. Oh, I want to buy one.
You can.
Oh.
So I'll make it. All right.
Yeah, go ahead, make it.
Looks a little fun.
Wait.
So in there. All right, here.
I think they are saying that you're hired.
Really?
I just want to see what they are doing.
Okay, time is finishing up.
I have to ask him to give us something extra so we can win the competition. AJ, okay, it's milk, but why are you boiling it? Why? What are you gonna make? Yogurt? Oh, all right, thank you. Thank you. Oh, this? You want it? I wanted to change my bracelet for years. And I said, give me the jalopy and I'll give you the bracelet. Bye, guys. Thank you.
In this village and overseas adventure travel to get through this village. They were the people who helped us to find this village where we can help. And she's one of the teachers. And she's Minakshi. And she's one of the teachers in the school where we are going. Betty.
What was her name? I think it's Madam Mina. Oh, and this is a canola. Pretty.
singer in our group. Good singer.
Because
The kids sing something for us, maybe we can also sing something for them.
this is the assembly. They do that every morning. Mickey and Minnie. The sun is good.
ये आपको देखेगा नहीं रखेंगे तो बगल में हेलो समझ पीछे करिए
This is one of the breathing exercises they are doing. Meditation. One of the breathing exercises. Meditation. You do that?
You should do that every morning. It's late.
बड़े बच्चों क्या हो रहा है बिल्कुल आवाज नहीं आती है कमर एकदम सीधे सामने नजर सबके आवाज नहीं सीधे अपनी लाइन देखिए अरे लाइन देखो पीछे क्या हो रहा है एक साथ जोर से नाज़िर सावधान वेस्ट सावधान ताड़ासन करेंगे अलर्ट
Ooh, this is good. Look at that. You have to hold it. Hey.
तो क्या देख रही है
Oh, we have someone showing them what to do.
This is yoga.
Yoga. Ah. You want to try?
This place for our nation.
All right. That was a pledge for the nation.
Stand in attention position in honor of our national anthem, Jan Gan Man.
That's a national anthem of India.
एक साथ भारत माता की Now prayer assembly is over. Now we have to all the children go to their classes. Now we have to take a group pic.
Okay, that's nice.
Yes, the little people and
Yeah, like every morning they have this assembly. This is a regular assembly.
Regular
Every morning.
yeah.
This is part of every day.
It is scheduled to participate every class teacher and every class part.
9:42, like 10, 20 minutes.
Where some exercises?
Yeah, a little exercise and then national anthem, taking a pledge. The requirement he will be giving it. Not now, not now. I'll let you know. This is vermilion powder. So he wants everyone to stand here. Okay, we'll assemble here for a group picture. Okay, you guys will go down.
And they have water there.
Welcome all of you as the head of the institution of this school. My name is Bhavar Lal Sisodia. I appointed on July 2015 as the principal of this institution. When I joined, there was 220 students in this institution, but today I have 370 students, in which 224 are girls and rest are boys.
All girls here.
Yeah.
375.
Yeah. And when I joined this institution, the result of board classes, you know, there are 3 board classes, grade 8, grade 10 and grade 12. 3 board classes, the result was only 30%, But in this academic session, it was 75% results of all the board classes. Due to my devotive team, which come from Jaipur city, most of the staff members come from Jaipur city, which is far 60 kilometers from here. They come and go back after 3:40 p.m. after schooling by the public transportation, either standing or sitting. But some challenges also we have here. The community don't help the child for study. Most of the girl child got married in early age with their elder brothers or sisters to save expenses of a marriage ceremony.
Sir, एक मिनट में interpret करूँगा. Yeah, that was not correctly said. Yeah. Lots of younger girls are married at the same time when their older brothers or sisters are getting married. So to save money, so they are not getting married to their brothers. But yeah, वो सर
डोरी सिस्टम
नहीं उसमें ये हो गया ना आपने बोला था उसमें देखिए जब लड़कियां अपने भाइयों से शादी करती है वो गलत हो जाता है. So they get married at the same time when their older brothers and sisters are scheduled to get married. So they say the younger ones should also get married at the same time and they save on their expenses. अब बताएं. Yeah.
Accept them. So during the study, the girls who got married, they have to join their in-laws families, and after break of 1 or 2 months they come back to study. We have to manage how the syllabus we have to complete during the breaking period. For boy children, they have to help their earning member because they have 4 or 5 elder or younger brothers and sisters and only one earning member. So they have to help their parents like private job or farming or cattle feeding, and the girls also go to home, then put the put the bags in the almirah and come back in morning, because I have to manage how they can complete their homework in this environment. All the students come every morning, either winter or summer or raining season, on walk from 5 to 6 miles per day with their elder sisters or brothers. You can see small kids also come on walk and go back in evening. So, and some shortage of facilities also we have. I have no library room, I have no sports room, no staff rooms, no practical room, lab, because of shortage of rooms, you know. So I have to manage the fund. We have to manage only rupees 50,000 per annum for the electricity, for the stationery, except our salaries, beyond salaries. So if you have some queries now, you can also.
If you want to ask anything about other things of the school.
What are the subjects that they learn?
Up to grade 10, there is compulsory subjects for all the students, in which Hindi, English and Sanskrit, 3 languages, every student have to study, and social study, science and mathematics also. After 10, they have to opt either science stream, either arts or commerce. So we have immunity for 11th and 12th class, in which history, political science and mother tongue Hindi as optional subject, and Hindi and English are compulsory subject for all the students.
Was he saying that there are students here who are married?
Yes, there are some girl kids who are like, यहाँ बोला ऐसे बच्चे हैं जिनकी शादी हो चुकी है.
Yes,
Yes, there are some girl kids who are like married, but they want to continue studying, and they like help them so that they are supporting the families also, but in their free time they want to study also. So that kind of girls are also there.
small girl kid also.
अच्छा अपने ये एज ग्रुप क्या है बच्चों का यहाँ पे?
We admit after year 5
From
in
5
first
years,
class to 17 or 18.
5 to 17.
Yes.
Is it compulsory that do children have to go to school in India?
Education compulsory है इंडिया में?
Yes, we up to grade 8 there is a right to education for every child, and it's duty of government, and we have to certify it. Every month there is no kid without schooling in this area.
So did you get that point? Education is compulsory, and we also have right to education, but in lack of awareness, everybody is not able to get to the schools, to reach schools. In that case, it becomes the moral responsibility of the principal and the teachers that they, wherever school, whatever village they are teaching, they get to every single house and they find out if there is a kid who is left without education, and they compel the parents to send them here. So it is a double responsibility, not only teaching but motivating the families to bring their kids to the school to get educated. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, and for encouraging, for motivation of girl child, government provide free textbooks up to grade 12, free education for girl child. No, there is no fee, and after passing grade 8, every girl child get a bicycle from the government. Yes. And after
Graduation
passing
present.
grade 12, they get scooty, for college education
Nice. That is nice.
by the government to motivate the girl child, because
It's a
of
government scheme to motivate them to continue their education.
How many of your students after grade 12 go on to more education?
क्या परसेंटेज है 12वीं पास करने के बाद गांव के बच्चे बाहर निकलते हैं?
there is so poor percentage, below 20%. Yes. So government also provide, because there is no facility in this village area to join higher study. They have to go to Jaipur city for the higher study. They have no money, they have no accommodation, and for the higher study. So government also provide hostel facilities for meritorious students by the entrance test. Some model schools, some model colleges also government provide for the meritorious students which get above 70% marks in grade 12.
Yes. The girls who are married tend to continue their education less than the girls who are not.
क्या कह रहे हैं? Say it again.
When if a girl is married, is she less likely to continue her education than a girl who is not married?
Yes. Reason being, now she, after the marriage, she gets relocated to her in-laws' place, and it is not necessary that she's in the same village. She might go to some other village, and there the things might not be that easily approachable for her. So yes, those who are not married tend to continue in higher education rather than those who are married.
This is a public school, is that correct? No fees?
Now, let me simplify it. Yes, this is a public school, but according to the British, we follow the British educational system,
it's a private.
and in that, public schools are called private schools, and these are called government schools. Specifically, we call them government schools. If you'll call it public school, common Indian would get confused whether is it government or is it private. So these are government schools, and when you say public schools, this is a public school, but public word is used with the privately owned schools.
What I was trying to understand was whether there are fees involved in coming to this
Oh yes,
school.
there is. अपने यहाँ पे regular students के लिए तो fees तो होगी थोड़ी बहुत.
For below poor line, there is no fees, but some we have 100 rupees per annum.
See, it's a very ceremonial fee. There are two categories: a general student and a student who is below poverty line, BPL. For below poverty line, there are certain criteria to be taken care. They have to pay nothing to come to school. But if they are above poverty line, for regular ones, they pay 100 rupees, $1.50 per month, which is affordable.
What is the poverty line?
I'm sorry. How long is the school day and do they get food for lunch?
Midday meal मिलता है ना यहाँ पे?
Yes, midday meal and mineral water also provided by the government.
9:30 से कितने बजे? 4 बजे तक स्कूल? 3 बजे तक?
9:30 to 3:40.
9:30 to 3:40 are the school hours. They have an RO system. This is a filtered, purified water which they get to drink, and they get a midday meal. That was also one of the things to attract the kids to come to school, because they get, and it is not repeated. It is different meal every day.
There is also a scholarship of rupees 1400 per year for all the students to motivate the
And whoever comes to the school, he gets a sum of 1400 rupees. So that is an additional thing.
The student gets 1400.
Like the parents,
Parents get
or
1400
1400 for the development of the kids. He can get anything if he needs
per year.
per year.
for stationery.
For stationery, for books. So that like these are the way they are trying to motivate. These are the ways they are trying to attract them to the schools.
Also the girl side which didn't get any type of bicycle and come from 2 kilometer, more than 2 kilometers, they get some money to come and go with the transport.
You mean to say those girls who did not get a bicycle, and if they are coming from a distance more than 2 kilometers, they are also getting some sort of aid for commuting every day.
For transportation.
So what is the poverty level?
Poverty line किसे कहते हैं सर? क्या criteria है poverty line?
That is 60
60,000
30,000 पर annum.
से भी कम आती है.
हाँ
अपना जो
देखिए सर 3,000 रुपये महीना से भी अगर जो कम कमाता है ना पूरा परिवार अर्निंग मेंबर.
Zero poverty. See, below poverty line is a very sorry financial state for a family where someone is not able to earn minimum 36,000 rupees per annum, which is like $600. If somebody is not able to earn that money, then he automatically comes under poverty line. Okay. And for them, education is free. For them, like even the grocery is like almost free. Like if me or if Mr. Sisodia or Madam Sharma, we have to go and buy, let's say, a good quality wheat. We have to pay like 18 rupees a kilo or a 20 rupees a kilo. But for them, it is like 1 rupee a kilo or a 2 rupee a kilo. So that kind of lots of schemes along with the education are there.
As well as a free health facility.
Free health facility for them. Like they don't have to pay anything for any of the things. But if they are under that criteria that they are not able to make minimum $600 a year for like every single entity. Yeah.
Is there a health facility in the village?
अपने यहाँ PHC है क्या बनी?
PSC नहीं है. यहाँ एक वॉलंटियर लगा रखी है प्राइमरी हेल्थ.
हाँ उसको PHC कहते हैं. मेरा ब्रदर डॉक्टर है. Yes, these villages has got PHCs and there is one more something called. So PHC is like primary health care center. So these villages has got that. They have dispensaries where there is a doctor representing or a compounder representing, and there are certain basic medications are given almost for free.
Vaccination, polio vaccination, all
These things are like
activities.
polio vaccination, other vaccinations are just free of cost.
Almost everybody had the same uniform, but not everybody. Why were there differences in the uniforms for about 10 of the people out there? It was very bright.
ये जो ड्रेस पहन रखी थी तो एक ही सिंपल है ना
ये सबके लिए कंपलसरी है खुद को अर्न करना.
Okay, see, I have an answer for that. Everybody has the same dress, same uniform, and they get uniform done whenever they need it. So somebody are having uniform which was made 10 months ago or 8 months ago. Somebody are having which is just yesterday made. That's why the difference in the color, new and old. And if somebody was not in the uniform, maybe that particular day, maybe he's having one pair of uniform and he's washing it today, so he came in a different pair of clothes.
Do the students go through that exercise every morning when they get to school?
This is the part of prayer assembly. I have scheduled for a week for every class teacher and every class. They have to manage the prayer assembly as per schedule. Yoga is also a part.
They have it every day, it is compulsory. They have scheduled it for every kid to attend it every morning. And it's happening every day, half an hour.
But did you say prayer?
They said prayer, they took a pledge to be a responsible citizen of the country, they sung national anthem, they do some breathing exercise.
So everybody's Hindu?
Pardon?
Everybody's the same religion?
इसमें हिंदू मुस्लिम सब mixed होंगे? No, these are all religions mixed.
All have to.
But
We respect all the religions.
Yeah, but there was
in
no
our
religious
India.
education in the school. These are common things to become just a common, improved person.
The pledge was very long. What were you saying in the pledge?
What were you saying in the pledge?
Yeah, the kids. It was
हम
very
ये कहते हैं
long
ना
for them to
Sir, अपने वहाँ
memorize.
लिखा हुआ है क्या कहीं पे?
Yes, yes, बाहर लिखा हुआ
See,
है.
it's written out there. Maybe I can translate.
All
line
the
by line.
Indians are my brothers and sisters. I respect my nation and the honorable citizens of this country.
It's written there.
आप
So,
समझा सकते हैं?
they are taking a pledge to be a responsible citizen of the country.
I respect all the senior citizens.
All those things are
Yeah.
there.
That's
All
important.
these things. Yes.
How are the
Yes?
Does modern age with internet and computers have anything to do with a school like this?
Sir, अपने यहाँ पे computers वगैरह हैं?
I have this computer lab in which there are 10 computers and one LED screen which is used to join the satellite classes broadcasting from the Jaipur by the specialist for English, mathematics and science.
Wow, that's amazing.
So that goes with my question, the qualifications of the teachers. So you have some lessons that come from satellite. How are the teachers in the school? Did they go to school?
Oh, of course, they have to have a degree of Bachelor of Education and Masters in Education. Otherwise, they don't get to this level. Every single teacher has at least Bachelor in Education. We call it B.Ed or M.Ed, Masters in Education.
Yes. Now we have to visit some classes.
Okay, then only they can come and be a teacher. Sir, ये कितनी classes में जा सकते हैं? Now see, your question is answered here. He is the doctor for the village. And he gave a surprise visit to the school just to check the kids. So these are the facilities, kind of things we have here. क्या नाम सर आपका? Like Dr. Akhilesh Vijay.
Came from PSC Chaksu.
Chaksu is
For
town,
health checkup.
bigger town here, 10 kilometers from here, and he came from there just to give a surprise check.
Okay. Thank you. मैम आप सर ज्वाइन करवा दें.
हाँ, आपके ऑफिस दिखाओ.
हाँ.
So you start from.
Our primary physician is Dr. Chatterjee, Rahul
Okay.
Rahul Chatterjee.
Our doctor in California. Ratu.
So they come once a year and you check dental height. What else did you say?
Skin, height, eyes, all routine medical checkup of the students.
Every single student, 300 something students.
Every single student separately we check, and we find disease, then we refer the higher centers like PHC, primary health center, secondary health center, district hospitals, medical college.
How long does it take to finish all the kids? Because that's a lot of kids. How long does it take? How many days you have to stay here?
All year.
No,
all the schools, all schools, we checked. 2 teams here. 2 teams. Each team have a male doctor and a female doctor.
Okay.
And one pharmacist, which give medicines, and one GNM, we measure height and weight, and we check the students, screen the students.
That's nice. That's really nice. And dental too, right? That's wonderful.
All the checkups.
And you do it
eyes checkup, ear checkup, and the female doctors check the gynec problems.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you. So these are the computers. We're interrupting. She's gonna do well in life. Look how studious he is. He doesn't care about any interruptions. What are you studying? What are you doing? English? What are you doing? Science? Math?
Science and math.
Math? Gosh, you're so beautiful. Look at that face. Ooh, you're gonna be a movie star. Bye. Let me see your notebook. Let me see. What are you doing? Let me see. What is that? What? Math? Are you good? You get good grades? Do you get good grades? No? Bye.
वहाँ खड़ा को सुनाओ वहाँ से ताकि ये आपके इस
ये बुक से छोड़ दो तो बाद में पढ़ना पहले वो यहाँ पोएम सुनाओ एक्शन करके सुनाना बेटा
एक चिड़िया के बच्चे चार घर से निकले तन पसार पूरा से पश्चिम में जाए उत्तर से दक्षिण में जाए घूम घाम कर घर पे आते माँ बाप को एक भजन सुनाए हमने देख लिया है नजारा हमारा घर है सबसे प्यारा.
That was great.
आप जगत के बालक हैं हम छोटे छोटे बालक हैं पढ़े लिखे और बने महान हमको ऐसा दो वरदान हाथ जोड़ कर करते विनती सीखे सद्गुण अक्षर गिनती एक दूजे के आए काम हमको ऐसा दो वरदान मातृभूमि का मान बढ़ाए जीवन अपना सफल बनाए ईश्वर वारे तन मन प्राण हमको ऐसा दो वरदान.
Yay! That was excellent. Thank you.
स्माइल तो करो
She's shy.
Yes, but it's cute. Thank you. Bye. Namaste. Oh my God, that's so cute.
Oh yeah. Come in. Please come in.
arm in and shake it all out. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Put your whole self in, you put your whole self out. You put your whole self in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Nice! Yay! Good job! That was great.
What grade is this? Second grade. That's a nice grade. I taught second grade.
She is a teacher.
Oh, nice grade.
Many years. Second grade teacher. Oh, tell your name.
Risa.
Visa.
You are all from same state?
No.
Different. So I'm from New York.
Oregon.
Mexico. Your husband? No.
Okay. Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
All from the United States, but Connecticut. Oh, except Mexico.
You okay?
Some single. Single. And
Please sing a song for us.
What's that?
What would you like to say?
Me? No. I cannot sing for the life of me.
They're scared.
No way.
Oh,
Who's the new addition? Teacher?
1, 2, 3. Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again.
That was good.
All right.
I think we came clean. What are you studying? Good morning. What are you studying? What are you studying? Math? Science? English? You're doing a lot of work. Thank you. Bye. Oh, wait, I have to give you my right hand. Thank you. Nice to meet you. They're doing selfies. Oops.
That's okay.
Ah.
Okay, all right.
That's his phone. Not good. I'm gonna ruin the picture. You go in there.
All right. No, I'm taking a picture of them.
Yeah. They're taking photographs. They're being our photographers.
Thank
you so much. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Your studies too. When you graduate, you go to college or
That's me.
Oh my goodness, you did a good job.
Very nervous, huh?
Good job.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my line all the time. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. They're playing a game.
Okay, I'll take
And,
1 minute to explain. See, this is a very common game from the villages of India. We call it kabaddi. And this is now in Asian Games, and India is champion for so many years in Asian Games. So there are two teams. The boys from this team will be continuously, without breaking their breath, they are going to say kabaddi, 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 and they will come into this court. They will touch one boy and get back to the court, and they get 1 point. But if they are held by that person, he's out, and they receive a point. So it's like that.
Yes, start.
Okay.
Kabaddi, 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 kabaddi.
Oh my God. That's almost impossible.
What?
It's one against a lot. So our team has 2 points. I don't think he made it.
Oh my God, they got 3 points.
Okay. 4 points. We're killing it.
6, 5.
Let's see. It's gonna be a slaughter. Oh, the poor thing. Look at him. Come on, get a point. I want him to get a point. No.
They have won 7-0.
It was 7-0. Good job. Yeah. Wipe out. Goodness.
Yes.
Look how colorful.
Can we take your picture?
We are attracted to color.
I got videos of me singing.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Photo. Pick it.
This is real life. What's your name?
Hanuman.
Hanuman? Say it again.
Hanuman.
Hanuman. Hi. Hi. How are you? Hi.
Jyoti.
Jyoti. Hi, Jyoti. My name is Nancy. Nancy. My God, look at those big eyes, huh?
देगी मैं ये बांध रही
That's so good though.
Oh, it's a good picture.